So today I'm going to be sharing some CS2 glove skins that I see as positive future value investments and which I think have potential for growth over the next 1 to 2 years after the market crash. That's a big talking point. On average, the price of knives and gloves dropped anywhere between 20 to 60% based on market panic. I think that over time the market will correct, maybe not back to its old state or original state, but it is a great time and opportunity to invest in CS2 skins at the moment, specifically knives and gloves. So the first skin on my list is going to be the Imperial Plague gloves in field tested. I think they're very desirable due to the fact that they're purple, and a lot of people, look up to having potentially Pandora's box gloves, which are also purple, but this is kind of like a cheap budget pair. So I think they're very desirable by lots of budget knife and glove collectors because purple goes with most skins in the game. So if we take a look at the graph of the Pandora's gloves on Skinport, which is quite a popular site for buying and selling. Also, just to note that the prices are in AUD, so they're a bit different, but it just gives you a general idea. So they dropped around 40% after the crash, and I feel like the initial drop was from around 700 to around 350 or so, but they're slowly recovering to being around $500 now, which is a good sign for growth based on the market trends. So the second skin on my list is going to be the sports gloves big game. I think orange gloves in general just look really nice in CS2, especially those which go well with both tiger tooths and laws, which are, in my opinion, two very desirable finishes by collectors of knives. So right now you can pick up a pair of big games field tested for around 200 USD. And before the crash, they were sitting around that 400 USD mark, which is a 50% decrease. I've seen a lot of talk about these gloves and how they go well with lots of different budget knives, which is a good sign for future investment. So yeah, this is number 2 on my list, and on to the next one. So the third skin on my list is the Broken Fang gloves unhinged. I feel like, in my personal opinion, they're a very highly underrated glove finish, and the silver accents go well with most vanilla knives and cheaper budget knife combos. So a minimal wear pair at the moment is sitting around 130 USD, and before the crash it was around 170. So what I've found is that when certain items don't really drop in line with the average of the market, it means that they are generally quite a safe investment and a stable item, and shows that sort of people didn't panic sell this during the crash, as they sort of already assumed that it was undervalued, and so it has a lot of room for growth. As I was talking about before with the sports gloves big game, I've seen these on so many different budget knife and glove tier lists because of just how good they look. And imagine getting a minimal wear pair of gloves for around that 130 USD mark. It's very desirable. The last skin glove on my tier list for great investments is the sports gloves Scarlet Shamags. I think that red is quite a prominent color in this game, especially when you look at things like the Karambit Ruby. They're quite desirable. Even Slaughter finishes, even Phase 2 Dopplers. So yeah, these gloves go with a lot of very desirable mid to high end items, and I think that they just look so clean in game. And we're going to take a quick look at the market values of them. So if we look at a field tested pair of the Scarlet Shamags, they were sitting around the 700 AUD mark, and after the crash are around 500. So they're a similar case with the unhinged. They didn't drop a high percentage, only around 25 to 35%, which shows that sort of investor confidence in the gloves. and shows that there's a lot of room for growth, especially in the future. And I think just in general, these gloves are just beautiful and yeah, a great investment piece. Thanks for watching, guys. We've got a giveaway coming up, and we're going to be giving away this Desert Eagle Conspiracy. All you've got to do is drop your trade link in the description, subscribe and like the video. But yeah, guys, hope you make some smart investments, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.